Namaste, hello, and welcome, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant Rising Signs. This is your free February reading with me. You can listen for your Sun, Moon, and Ascendant Rising, though, to get more than one and sort of a more complex look sometimes at your personal situation. Also, extended readings for the month are available. So I'm going to use the Osha Zen deck this month along with one card from the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. So let me just jump right in. We have a look at you and your month, current self. Looks like a really good month for you financially. For a lot of you, especially, things are flowering, things are blooming. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, flowering card, along with We Are the World. So this is representing you, yourself here, We Are the World. It's maybe about you getting out and being more social or connecting in with your tribe. It can be family, but a lot of times it's more social, like getting out into the world, connecting with people who have similar interests or for a similar cause, or connecting in a humanitarian way in general. But yeah, it looks good. 10 of Pentacles, again, money, prosperity looks really good for you this month. Okay. It's kind of a theme of the month, so if you don't see it coming in this month, you haven't raised yourself to that vibration, there's opportunities and definitely seeds that can be put down for future success within the month of February. But I think most of you, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. You may be also taking better care of your health, your body, feeling more sensuous, getting out in nature, connecting with nature, grounding. Doing things that are helping you ground and come to a more grounded place in February. But you're feeling abundant. I think most of you are feeling abundant, or you're really having some sort of project even involving money start to come to fruition, come to maturity, and really be able to see the beauty in what you've created, what's been created around you. Okay, very general readings, but that was kind of specific. Definitely having to do with money for a lot of you. Okay, so let's take a look at goals and obstacles. We're looking at key goal, obstacle to overcome, and a major accomplishment in the month of February. Key goal has to do with the element of air. You have the Rebirth card here, which is the 10 of Swords in other decks, the 10 of Clouds in the Osha Zen deck. So again, this is a general reading, but there is a desire to evolve, to perhaps start fresh with something. For some of you, this could be about mending friendships or relationships that perhaps turned into something that you've decided you don't like. You want it to change into something else, evolve again, for the betterment. So this could have been conversations gone sour, things of that nature. This also could be representing a rebirth of your mind. For some of you, that may be the case. You're starting to restructure your thinking, maybe thinking more positive, liberating thoughts, and then that'll start manifesting in your life. So you're wanting to, for some of you, the key goal, I think, is to have sort of mental peace and thinking that supports you, and have, quality relationships, mental connections with people. intellectual. That's the word, intellectual connections with others. There's definitely something that you want transformed, all of you. I'm feeling that universally. So the obstacle to overcome card. Let me just get a sip of my drink here. I think I've got some leftover tea and apple juice mixed together here. It's not too bad though, kind of refreshing. Okay. Yeah, okay. Your obstacle to overcome is the Six of Rainbows, compromise. This has to do with boundaries, and let me take a look at the next card here. Because that is a major arcana card. Okay. So this card can manifest in many different ways. One thing can have to do with, deception. Deception coming through communications like lies, or other types of excuse me, I have to cough. So if you have your volume turned up, please turn your volume down so that my coughing will not hurt your ears. Ready? Okay, thank you. So this card has to do with compromising of the self, or compromising in a healthy way that is mutually beneficial for both parties, right? In a win-win sort of situation. So there's compromise and then there's compromise. So that's the light and the shadow with this card, and how it's being represented here is sort of like secret deals going on, things under the table, and sort of shady business. This can be manifesting in business, sure. This could be manifesting in family with children. This could be manifesting in your romantic partnership. Or another, a group, sort of tribe, a group that you belong to, really anywhere. When it comes to money, though, because this is the rainbow suit and the pentacles suit, money and resources, there is a message here of not compromising of yourself, not going too far, not offering more than you have to give comfortably, not violating your own boundaries. This would be the obstacle to overcome, is learning to respect your own boundaries and actually implementing that, respecting your own boundaries, and so forth. And over here you have creativity, the Three of Major Arcana card coming through. This is major accomplishment in February. So it's a great month for creativity and your creative expression, for the creative juices to be flowing for you, really. It's also a great month for connecting with others and working on things in small groups, collaborating, having fun, joy, and creativity be propelling energies. So beautiful. Let's move on to the next part. So we're going to look at what to avoid, what to embrace, and where to find support, as well as advice and encouragement. Okay. What to avoid? Stress. Stress flew out of the deck. This is the Seven of Fire, the Seven of Wands. We'll talk about it in just a couple minutes. So what to avoid? Stress. I mean, that's pretty simple, straightforward, and I'm not going to go into too much more detail than that because I do want to keep this reading simple for you. But you can see that depicted within this picture, there's somebody who is really focused on so many different things that he's accumulated a lot of stress, and the likelihood of him messing up on something, on dropping one of these these candles that he's juggling, or falling off his ball, right, or messing up on his tune that he's playing, have really increased. It's increased to the point that he's drawn to him, magnetized to him, an outside, external risk factor as well. We have down here a little creature who I'm not sure if looks like a monkey in the picture, with a sharp object pointed at his balloon or his ball that he's standing on. So it's definitely important to de-stress, to do what you can to avoid excess stress in February. What to embrace is a major arcana card, is the 7 major arcana. It's called New Vision in this deck. So we have Jupiter and Sagittarius this year. Some planets have moved into Capricorn now that were in Sagittarius, and so one might start thinking we've lost some of that energy, but I really don't feel that at all. I feel like that energy is still very much alive and expanding with us and with our year. And this is about being able to look at things from different perspectives, opening your mind, definitely about having an open mind, and expanding your mind. This is very much Sagittarian, Jupiterian energy here, having to do with freeing and expanding the mind, and this is what to embrace. Your goals for the future may be changing, or you may be looking at them differently. Let's take a look at the next one. It's just where to find support. And you have the 3 of Pentacles, or the 3 of Rainbows. It says guidance. This is definitely speaking of your own inner guidance. But it's also saying guidance is everywhere. Guidance is everywhere if you open yourself to receiving guidance and being led to the type of support that you feel you need, or that you do need at this time. Then there can be all kinds of spontaneous signs that may arise for you, synchronicities, because guidance is all around you. Here there's the spirit guide. There's even the shadow being depicted as a source of guidance here. There's really a lot of choice here. There's a brightening, really, with this. I do like seeing this card here for you. For some of you, you may resonate to that Pentacles rainbow suit energy, and it may be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo that you wind up connecting with and finding support from in February. Okay. Or it may be somebody who works or is involved in one of those fields, field related to money, or many things really, with Taurus being the earth sign. So it essentially could just be somebody who has a sort of earthy essence about them also. Or again, your own inner earthy essence. There's definitely spiritual guidance available for you, guidance all around. And that's why it's so important to open your heart and open your mind and allow Spirit in to help guide you to the right people. Okay? You do have support for sure this month. Advice and encouragement. Major Arcana 4, the Rebel. Okay, sometimes we have to stop fighting, stop juggling, stop putting out energy, and just stop and sort of become more mindful of our surroundings and what's going on, and relax. And then we can find the answer, and then we can find the solution, then we can find the way out when we feel restricted or in some sort of bondage. This man is trying to release himself, and he is eventually releasing himself from a chain that's wrapped around his foot. You can see up here the chain is broke finally. So there's definitely like a time for action and a time for rest and balancing out that stress. The Rebel card, for advice and encouragement. Pick your battles this month. Pick your battles, because this is powerful energy. And it has the number 4. It can be a stabilizing energy, the Rebel. There's definitely times to rebel. There's times when that's the necessary thing, the healthy thing, the best option. However, it's not always the case, and if we get too focused on rebellion, it's as if there's less of an impact. It becomes the norm. And for many other reasons, it tends to cause us aggravation and stress if we're just in constant resistance to things. So advice and encouragement, definitely pick your battles. Know that you're powerful. This is a powerful card. You are powerful, and you have a lot of support with you this month. So now, to finish off your reading, I would like to pull one card from the Witch's Wisdom Oracle deck. February for Gemini, February 2019. What's the best card for us, please? Intention. The Wand, intention. So what's coming through for me, I'm going to speak intuitively of what's coming through for me first, and then I'm going to open the book and read a little bit out of that for you. If it does not matter, it does matter. It does matter. Let me word it this way. If you did not feel like you fully got your clarity on what your intention should be for 2019 or for going forward, your life in general, period, your intentions with, January and New Year's, it has been in progress, okay? But it's not like you ran out of time and you should just forget about it, or you failed some sort of test that you can't retake or something like that. So I'm doing a Lunar New Year event in the first part of February, and I'll be doing special readings. I'm doing life area readings for 2019. I haven't offered those yet. I offered month by month readings with the Yuletide New Year's event. Okay. It's still a great time to continue on with that sort of energy and cycle. Okay. Also, it's like you can be in the power seat. You can take control. You can be in the power seat. You can get clear on your intentions and place intentions, right? And choose when to be indecisive and when to, make a decision. And that's a powerful thing for you. Intention is very, very powerful. So there may also be a need for some of you to delve in a little bit deeper and connect in with what is sort of under the surface, and maybe what you're hiding from your own self about your true intentions, and what lies behind your intentions, your deeper intentions. All right, now I'm going to enter the book here. We have this card coming up soon, I think. I'm in the W's, wand. Okay. So we have a chant. I will finish off your reading with the chant. Also read, I'm going to read them all. Wands are used to create magic, cast a circle, and pointing and directing energy, and are also used for healing and spells. It is the tool of the direction of east and the element of air. Wands are usually made from magical oak, ash, blackthorn, hazel, birch, and yew trees. They can also be made from various metals such as copper, set with crystals, and decorated with magical symbols. So that's what the passage from Wand Revealed says in this book, illustrated by Richard Crooks. I do love the pictures on these. Okay. Which is foresight? Decide what it is you really want. Make your intentions clear. Focus on your visions. Practice concentration. Make a decision and focus on the outcome you desire. Craft your own wand. Use intentions with harm to none. Beware of the intentions of others. Okay, so Spirit keeps putting that stress card back in my head, the image of that stress card that's definitely connected into this for some of you. What's up is that deciding what it is you really want, making your intentions clear, focusing on your visions, practicing concentration. This can come through meditation and many different meditative activities and different ways. Make a decision and focus on the outcome you desire. These things, focusing on these things, will de-stress you and can be a lifesaver for some of you, honestly. Some of you may find enjoyment, fun, and, spiritual fulfillment in crafting your own wand. So I will read Witch's Wisdom for you as well. If you watch for your other signs, I don't think I'm going to do the revealed with all of them. Because I think your video is a little bit longer than the other two, and I do want to keep them around the same time. Alright, you're making things too difficult. Instead of looking at what everyone else is doing, hone your own talents. There's no point in comparing yourself to others and worrying that you aren't as good. The path you walk is yours alone. The intentions in your heart and mind lead the way. Wave your wand and allow the magic to unveil this criticism that cloaks your senses. Okay, I guess I just wasn't expecting to say that. Sorry. So wave your wand and allow the magic to unveil the criticism that cloaks your senses. Let the magic shower over you and see through the eyes of the wisdom keeper. The ability to concentrate fully on your intention without interruption is the single most important faculty a witch can achieve in order to assure the intended magical outcome. Practice this art so that you can use your wand with the utmost clear intention and focused concentration. By doing so, you will eventually find that most of your magical work is completed before you even begin. Okay. So for those of you who are pagan, Wiccan, resonate to magic and wands, I hope you enjoyed that message. And for those of you who don't, please don't think that there was nothing in this for you, because Spirit is definitely sort of, opening the blinds that I can see. There's definitely Spirit speaking to you as well. Okay, so it's connecting in that wand and that intentions and focus. Okay, concentration, intentions, and focus. And I'm also seeing like an image of a finger. Spirit's showing me like you pointing your finger at somebody. And so there's an element of rebalancing and really adding some grace and strength and mindfulness to what you're doing and who you're pointing at. Watch out for who you're pointing at this month, I feel. Okay? It's sort of one of those things of like, check yourself first. The intentions in your heart and mind lead the way. So I do feel like a liberating energy for a lot of you off this card, though, so it feels like good energy. Take from it what you will. And now in closing, wand intention. A wand's no use to them or thee if the witch can't really see. Intention sets the outcome true. Power enhanced will come to you. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There it is done. Be well. Bye-bye, Gemini. Let me know if you'd like any other readings.